We should stop making excuses the norm in our lives. Beautiful Saturday, walking out with my daughter. I don't even know what we're talking about. Ask her a question or make a statement, and excuses just start rolling off her tongue. Excuses just start rolling off her tongue. And I don't know if that's you or somebody that you know, but that's a dangerous, dangerous habit that forms without you even paying attention. So I want to speak on it so that you can start being more aware as you go out and as you're interacting and engaging with people. People are watching. I know I am. When people come up with excuses, then when people come up with excuses, it's a waste of time. It's a waste of energy. It's a waste of opportunity. Rather than taking that time to come up with an excuse, figure out the solution to the problem and solve it and move on. But the excuse does nothing but waste time, annoy, and irritate people that don't want to hear it and don't have time for it. So I just want to encourage you today, stop making excuses. If you specialize in excuses, it's not the way to go. It's not the way to go at all. And some people roll out of bed making excuses. They just fall into excuses from the time they get up till the time they go back to sleep. It's full of excuses, excuses, and more excuses. And I'm here to just help you understand, if you're somebody that makes excuses, it does not bring you closer to anything that you want, anything positive. Get off of people's things and walk on the sidewalk. What are you doing? My goodness. Sometimes I don't know what's going on, man. People just refuse to think. People refuse to do what they're supposed to do, or just these kids sometimes, man, have nothing to say. As soon as you start talking about something, here they are in the background, blah 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 blah. But anyway, point of this live was to talk about staying away from excuses, ladies and gentlemen. Don't make excuses a habit, or don't make forming excuses or making excuses a habit for yourself. So many people have opportunities. So many people have time to do things, but hey, how are you? Doing well, thank you. So many people just focus on making the excuse so that they could avoid doing the thing that they really should be doing to get them to the next level, get them to that next position. People want to grow, people want to have progress happen, but excuses is what you're focusing on, and that's why it hasn't happened yet. You have the skill sets, you have what it takes, but if you constantly focus on not doing the things, the results aren't just going to come for you. The results don't just happen by accident. They happen because you're intentional about doing the work that's necessary versus making excuses that don't help you. Sometimes, I'm not even going to lie, it gets so frustrating to watch grown men and women make excuses all day long. My daughter actually motivated this message today. If you're just jumping on, I was talking with my daughter and my son, and now it's just me and my son. My daughter went a different way because I was calling her out on her excuses. She didn't want to hear it, but that's who I am. I'm gonna Hayawasa. Hope I got that correct. Hello, hello. We're talking about excuses today and not making excuses, staying far away from excuses. I was at the concert for my son at his school yesterday, and I was talking to another buddy of mine, and he had a son over there. And it was so funny because there was excuses that started coming right away. And we started having this conversation about excuses. And then sure enough, My daughter and I are walking this morning. Hello.
Hi, say hi.
Say hello. How are you guys?
Good, how are you?
Doing well. So, I'm sorry.
Got a spiky leaf.
You got a spiky leaf? So, here we are talking about excuses, man. And I know you guys all know people, or at least one person, that's full of excuses. Think about that person and all the excuses that they make on a daily basis, whatever. If they just turned half of those excuses into actions where they were looking for solutions and finding answers to the problems instead of just offering up the excuses that help nobody, right? Completely different situation. And when you compound all these excuses versus results, man, it's two completely different pictures that you'll end up looking at. So that's why for me, at one point, I know I was pretty good at coming up with excuses. And then when I realized how easy it is to come up with excuses and how a lot of people just come up with excuses just because they don't want to do the work, they don't want to do the research, maybe they don't want to do the investigation to find out what the answer is so that they can take action, whatever the case may be. I know excuses don't serve you, they don't serve me, they don't serve anybody. So the point is, let's stop making excuses. Let's use that time, energy to focus on solutions to whatever problem, whatever obstacle there might be, because there's always an answer. But if we're not patient enough, if we're not willing to actually go after the answers and the solutions, then of course, it's going to be easy to make excuses.
Stop it.
Boy,
That's it. Stop it. Stop it.
anyway, this is what I got to do. These are my responsibilities, man. I got to take care of these little ones and make sure that I'm leading by example. So I can't be making any excuses. There goes my daughter, making excuses why she doesn't want to walk that dog. Look at the dog looking back at me like, man, come save me. She's just dragging me along, dragging me along. Save me, Seymour, save me. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful Saturday, man, and let's focus on solutions, not excuses. We'll talk on the next one.
I want to see the grapes.
Boy, you ain't got